What is up, guys, girls, anything in between and out of the spectrum? My name is Joe Dirt, and welcome back to what will be technically part 3 or 4 of this series. It is a long one. Uh, Buckle up because last video was an hour, about an hour long. This one's gonna be dang near close. Please throw a like and a subscribe down in below, as well as comments if you guys want to see me doing other or any of us covering other content from D&D, from the far realms and beyond. This is going through a this is a lot of information. Also, we are going to be covering fighter, and roughly I'll probably try to keep it. We'll try to get to wizard today through this video, but I do not know if that'll be possible. So this is gonna take a lot of time. So let's get into it. The fighter. Again, we're not going to look at optional class features, but maneuver options. This is a huge thing for people getting maneuvers, which is great. Ambush. Whenever you make a stealth check or an initiative roll, you can expend one superiority die to add it to the roll, provided you aren't incapacitated. That is cool. So all you dex fighters out there you go. Bait and switch. When you're within 5 feet of a creature, on your turn, you can expend one superiority die to switch places with that creature. Oh, nice. So you need to be able to spend 5 feet of movement, and the creature has to be willing and can't be incapacitated. This is movement, doesn't provoke opportunities attacks. So this is great for if you say you have a squishy wizard and they're just going up against a barbarian, for example, and you're a fighter, or like say a bugbear, you can pull them back. You get in front. Of course, the wizard's gonna be like, okay, yeah, you deal with that, and then has time to get away, which is great. Roll a superiority die until the start of your next turn. You or the other creature your choice gains a AC bonus to the number rolled, which is great to get a little bit of extra AC. Brace. When a creature you can see moves into reach of you, into reach, you have the melee attempt. Oh my god, words. I'm telling you guys, words right now. It is not too late, but after working all day, my brain is mashed potatoes. When a creature you can see moves into reach, you have with the melee weapon you're wielding. You can use your reaction to expend one superiority die and make an attack against a creature using that weapon. If the attack hits, you add the superiority die, blah blah blah. So it's like essentially Polar Master, but better. So that way, if they come into contact with you, you can brace and you can hit and use the superiority die to you know the weapon damage, which is great. Commanding presence. So when you make a intimidation, performance, or persuasion check, you can extend a superior die to add to the ability check. That's cool. Grappling strike. Immediately after a creature with melee attack on your turn, expend a superiority die to try to grapple the target as a bonus action. Ooh. And then you add your die to the strength athletics check. Nice. Quick toss. As a bonus action, you can expend one superiority die to make a ranged attack. That is a thrown property. You can draw the weapon as part of making this attack. If you hit, you add your die to the weapon's roll damage. So it's like a dagger. So it's not a bow, but say if you have a rock, you can throw the rock, or a dagger most likely. But quick toss, very cool. Tactical assessment. Whenever you make an investigation, history, or insight, you can expend your superiority die to add it to the ability check, which is great. Love it. It helps with I love all of them. They help with combat as well as outside of combat. That's the huge thing. I've heard people like fighters just like, man, there's just not enough things to do with, outside of combat with uh my maneuvers. It's all, like disarming and stuff like this one. It's great, you know. If you're trying to search and stuff and, do things, it's great. Great. Love it. And this is the first martial archetype is Psy Warrior. We saw this in the Unearthed Arcana, which I liked. I thought it was a bit OP. So let's see what they changed. Third level Psy Warrior feature, you harbor a wellspring of psionic energy within yourself. This energy represents your psionic energy dice, uh, which are each a d6. You have a number of these dice equal to twice your proficiency bonus. They fuel various psi powers you have and are detailed below. By the way, I love this art style. This art, I mean, with the wolf shield, it's really dope. Distracting me. It's a high elf Psy Warrior, really dope. Um, some of your powers expend psi energy dies as they use it, so it's like having a superiority die, which I like. Oh man, all this talking, guys, I swear, it's like 2 hours of talking straight. Thanks. So, be sure to like and subscribe. This is uh definitely definitely long content. So yeah, so you get to addition as a bonus action. You can regain one psi energy die, but you can't do so. Okay, short or long rest. That's cool. That's cool. And then your naturally, your dice increases from a d6 to a d8 to a d10 to a d12. Nice. I love it. I love it because it grows with you as well as uh it feels like a battle master with psionic energy. Protective field. When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet takes damage, you can use your reaction to use your psi energy die to reduce the damage. Modifier. Oh, modifier. Oh so they're keeping it intelligence based, which is really nice. And it's pictured here. It becomes essentially this. So you're removing the d6 damage, plus your int modifier. Since you're a Psy Warrior, obviously you're mind based. So you're gonna want to have that high intelligence. So you're looking at a +4 plus a d6, so d6 +4 damage, especially at level 3. That could save some lives. Psi Strike, which I mean that's probably what they're gonna take. More damage, You can propel your weapons with Psi Force on once on each of your turns immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of you with an attack. Deal damage to it with a weapon. You can expend one Psi energy die, rolling it, dealing force damage equal to the number you rolled plus your int modifier. So this just, it's a d6 +4. So say if you're using a short sword, it's essentially, 2d6 plus, 8 essentially, because you're doing the d6 plus, your weapon as well as like I don't think it becomes your int modifier and stuff like that. So it's like your dex. So say your dex is about +3, so it's 1d6 +3 and 1d6 +4. It's not bad, altogether. Uh, which is great. Telekinetic movement. You can move an object with your mind or a creature. Object or creature with your mind. As an action, you can target one loose object that is large or small, or one willing creature other than yourself you can see that target, and it is within 30 feet of you. You can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. Alternatively, if it is a tiny object, you can move it to or from your hand. Ooh, either way, you can move the target horizontally, vertically, or both. Once you take this action, you can't do so again until you finish a short or long rest, unless you expend psi energy die. That is a set of keys Just imagine you're locked. You start. Say you're. Oh, check this out. Say there's a set of keys on a hook. You're trapped in a jail cell. You can move the keys down, and then to you can, or just like straight above, and then just drag it along, and then poop, uncuff yourself, unlock yourself from the jail cell. Done.
How do you get that?
That was my Alexa. Alexa, stop. Yeah, we're gonna leave that in. I didn't even say anything to that. Robots are gonna take over the world. I think it's the psi energy, guys. But yes, Telekinetic Adept at level 7. You have mastered new ways to use your telekinetic abilities detailed below. Ooh. Psi powered leap. As a bonus action, you can propel your body with your mind. You gain a flying speed. What? To twice your walking speed. So if you have you gain a 60-foot flying speed until the end of your current turn. So if you're trying to run away, you can literally just fly and just whoosh 60 feet. Once you take this as a bonus action, you can't do so. Same as before. Telekinetic thrust. When you deal damage to a target with your size sonic strike, you can force the target to make a strength saving throw, DC 8. Yeah, proficiency, and then int modifier. If they fail, the save fails, you can knock them prone and then move it 10 feet horizontally. So you can strike them, knock them prone, and then send them shooting away. That's cool. Guarded Mind at level 10. Psi energy flowing through you has bolstered your mind. You have resistance to psychic damage. Moreover, if you start your turn charmed or frightened, you can expend a psi die to end the effect. That's clutch, especially the charmed. That is clutch. Bulwark of Force. You can shield yourself and others with telekinetic force. As a bonus action, you can choose creatures, which including you, that you can see within 30 feet up to the number of your int modifier. Each of these chosen creatures is protected by half cover for a minute until you're incapacitated. This is the same as all of them. I'm not going to go over that, but that is cool. That's kind of like the Twilight Cleric, but at 15th level instead of 17th. And it's a bonus action, and it's not a channel divinity. This is way stronger than the Twilight Clerics, just saying. Bulwark of Force, dude. Freaking walk into a place half cover. That's great. Telekinetic Master at 18th, your capstone. Your ability to move creatures and objects is with your mind. Ooh, hiccups. Matched by few. You can cast the telekinesis spell. I mean, that's a 5th level spell at 18th level. I mean, still requiring no components, and your spellcasting ability is intelligence. On each of your turns while you concentrate on a spell, including the turn you cast it, you can make one attack with a weapon. As a bonus action, I mean, if you take 2 weapon fighting, being a fighter, once you cast a spell with this feature, you can't. Same. Capstone. I mean, it's concentration. It's 10 minutes. In my opinion, that's a big meh. For me, it was great up until that point. I mean, it's cool, no components. I mean, it's cool flavor though. I'll give it that. But it does last 10 minutes, so you know, meh. Rune Knight. I'm excited for this one because I've been waiting for this because I have a character that's gonna be a Rune Knight. I'm so excited. Yeah. So Smith's Tools, you read, write, giant. Yeah, that's the same. Rune Carver, 3rd Knight level. Yes, okay, yeah, you enhance your gear. I think of them as tattoos more so than just runes. That's all the same. 2, 3, 4, 5 at 15. That's just a badass picture. Cloudrune. Okay, let's take a look at these runes. All that's the same. I mean, 8 proficiency, con. Yeah, so this rune emulates a deceptive magic used by some cloud giants. While wearing this or carrying an object inscribed with this rune, you have advantage on dex, so sleight of hand and deception checks. In addition, when you or a creature you see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to invoke the ruin, choose a different creature within 30 feet of you. Other than the attacker, the chosen creature becomes the target of the attack. Oh, that's cool. Using the same roll, this magic can transfer the attack's effect regardless of the attack's range. Once you invoke this rune, you can't do so a short or long rest. So that's cool. I mean, they're still keeping the two separate tags, which is great, but the fact that you can, use use it to miss at least once per short rest. They're still doing the short and long rest, which is great. Fire Ruin. This ruin magic channels the masterful craftsman of a great smith. While wearing this or carrying an object inscribed with this ruin, your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make using your proficiencies with a tool. Nice. In addition, when you hit a creature using this weapon, you can invoke a rune to summon fiery shackles, which is the same. Extra 2d6 damage. They must say, yeah, that's the same. Yeah, so it's the shackles, which is still really cool. Frost. This rune invokes magical might to survive in the wintry wilderness, such as frost giants while wearing this. Blah, blah, animal handling and intimidation. Nice. You can use this bonus. Okay, so you're starting this for 10 minutes. 2 + 2 on all ability checks using strength or con. So saving throws using strength or con. Okay, nice. And then Stone Ruin. Stone Giants wearing or carrying this gives you advantage on insight, and you have dark vision to a range of 120 feet. Nice. Okay, that's cool. When a creature sees ends this turn within 30 feet of you, you can use your reaction to invoke the rune, and force the creature to make a Wisdom saving throw. Unless the save succeeds, the creature is charmed for 1 minute. While charmed this way, so they're incapacitated into a dreamy stupor. The repeats the saving throw on each of its turns upon success. I want to. Okay. Okay, so it just makes them incapacitated. So it's great if you're like running away and you're just like, invoke the rune. They fail, and they just stop and just go, That's cool. Those are all the starting ones. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 starting ones that you can take at any level, which is cool. And then Hill Rune is at 7th level or higher, which is good. So it does offer, a bit of level gating, so you're not taking it right away. This rune's magic resilience, remnants of a hill giant. While wearing this, you have advantage against being poisoned. Your resistance to poison damage. Okay. In addition, you can invoke the rune as a bonus action. Resistance to bludgeon, piercing, slashing. Okay. See, that's cool. And see, I like the Hell rune, but I'm just gonna say this: the character I have is a barbarian, so the Hell rune is great at 7th level. That's nice. Storm rune. Using this rune, you can glimpse into the like a storm giant seer. You get an advantage on Arcana, and you can't be surprised as long as you aren't incapacitated. That's great. Okay, using this, so you get Arcana as long as and you can't be surprised. That's cool. That's dope. So these are all like always effective, activated. In addition, you can invoke the rune As a bonus action, you enter a probiotic state for 1 minute. So a meditative state for 1 minute until you're incapacitated until the state ends. When you or another creature you can see within 60 feet makes an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, you can use your reaction and cause the roll to have advantage or disadvantage. Once you invoke this rune, you can't do so. Blah blah blah. So essentially, you can sit there and just go, and then for 1 minute, nice, and then just chant and stuff. That's cool. So you can give them disadvantage too. That's super neat. And then Giant's Might. You learn how to imbue yourself with the might of giants. As a bonus action, you can gain the following benefits for 1 minute. This is the growth one. So this is the same. We're not gonna go over that. So an extra D6. Yeah, it's the same. Runic Shield. You learn how to invoke your rune magic to protect your allies when another creature within 60 feet of you is hit. You can force the attacker to re-roll. Okay. And then use a new roll. So that's all proficiency bonus based, which a lot of them are. So 7th level, it'd be 3 times. You could use this 3 times. And then great stature is the same. You gain runes permanently alters. You roll 3d4. You grow the number of inches. Oh god. 3d4. Hold on, guys. Yeah, we're just gonna go over here real quick. Yeah, like welcome to my character sheets. We will use the where is it? Okay, yeah, this is the old Rune Knight I have. This is the old Rune Knight. So I just want to do this. So you roll 3d4, 8 inches. 8 inches. That's crazy. So inches, yeah. Just so 8 inches, dude. So if you're 7 foot tall, you go 7 foot 8 inches. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, but it also includes 1d8 damage. All that's the same. This one, I think it was like 1d4 on the old one. Let's take a look. I'm actually curious. So level 10. Hold on. Edit character. I'm gonna come over here real quick cause I'm curious. Great stature. Okay, so yeah, 34. You grow that in height. Okay, so that's the same. Okay, so it is the same. All right, cool, cool, cool. I thought it was like, yeah, yeah. All right, so that's the same. Cool, cool. Master of Runes. You can invoke the rune into Rune Carver feature twice rather than once. You gain all of them after short long runs. Nice. Yeah, so you can invoke them uh 2 times. Nice. You learn how to amplify your rune power transformation. As a result, um, damage you get with Giant's Might is 1d10 now. Your sizing increased to huge, and yeah, dude, that's crazy. So you go from double your size to triple. So say if you're 7 feet tall, like I talked to my DM about this. This is a great capstone ability. I love it because think about it. You become, say you're 7 feet 8 inches. You become 16 feet at level 10, 16 feet tall, which is crazy. And then you become what, 26 feet tall as a huge creature. What? Oh man, dude, it's massive, massive. That's bonkers. It's great. I'm excited about that. So, and this is Battle Master builds, Archer. So maneuvers are, distracting strike. Okay, feats, sharpshooter. These are just called like bodyguard. These are all just to give you, pugilist. It's to give you ideas. We're not gonna go into those because that's just there. Now to my favorite class, monk. So with monk, they added. We're not going over optional class features because optional class features are optional. You can make the educated choice if you want to use them. Way of the Mercy Monk. I have not played quite yet. It didn't pique my interest, but we'll see what they did with it. You gain proficiency in insight and medicine, and you get an herbalism kit. Cool. And then you also gain a special mask. So you can choose a mask, you know, whatever that is, you want. Hand of healing. Your mystical touch can mend wounds. As an action, you can spend 1 key point. So it's your martial arts die. So a d6 at 3rd level plus your wisdom. So d6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever your roll is when you're creating your character. When you use Flurry of Blows, you can replace one of the unarmed strikes without spending a key point for healing. So if you want to go attack at, say, your 3rd level, you can go attack, Flurry of Blows, attack again, and then healing hand. So that way you can, heal. So that's nice. Hand of Harm, you can use your key to inflict wounds. So it's same as that, except you deal damage. Physician's Touch. You can administer even greater cures with the touch. You can feel as necessary your knowledge has caused harm. When you use Hand of Healing on a creature, you can also end blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned. Ooh. Hand of Harm, you can cause poison until the end of your next turn. See, that's huge for Hand of Healing. You can punch them out of paralyzation. Nice. Flurry of Healing and Harm at 11. You can now meta out Flurry of Comfort and Hurt. When you use Flurry of Blows, you can now replace each of the unarmed strikes using your Hand of Healing without spending key points for the healing. Cool. So before you had to spend a key point to heal. Now you don't. Now you can use Hand of Harm with strike without spending key for Hand of Harm. But you can only use it once per turn, and then strikes with healing. Okay, cool. Hand of Ultimate Mercy. Your mastery of life opens the door of Ultimate Mercy. As an action, you can touch the corpse of a creature that died in 24 hours, and what you get a revive, a 24-hour revive at 17th level. Okay, and hit points equal 4d10 plus your wisdom modifier. You should die with any of those. Okay, and you can do it once a day. Okay. All right. Nice. We have the Astral Self. I played one of these monks, and I'll be honest, it was not that great. I did take a peek at this one, to see what they changed. I think they actually made it better. I believe they listened. They just did not update the UA version. The UA version is terrible, in my opinion. Yeah, so you get to, for 10 minutes, your spectral arms hover near you. That's what they're doing here. When they are present, this is the same. You can make unarmed strikes 5 feet greater than normal. So you get reach, essentially, which is new. On your turn, your reach for it is 5 feet greater than normal, so it's 10 feet. Your unknown strikes, make your wisdom modifier, yeah. For the attack damage roll, yep, and their damage type is force. And then this now is 6th level, which is nice because it goes 3 and then to 6th. Vanish, yeah, that's the same. Yeah, that's just RP stuff. You gain Astral Sight. You can see in darkness, both non-magical and magical. which is great. Cause at 6th level, that's amazing. Wisdom of Spirit, you gain advantage on intimidation and insight while wearing the mask. Words of Spirit, when you speak, you can direct your words to a creature of choice you can see within 60 feet of you, making it so that the creature can hear you, only hear you, only that creature can hear you. So it's like essentially, 60 feet of telepathical bond, and then you can you can do the opposite. 600 feet around you, everyone can hear you. That's loud. Body, that's the same as always. Deflect energy. You know, when you take those, you can use. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. You can deflect it, and then it's reduced by 1d10 plus your wisdom modifier. Empowered arms. This is what changed. Empowered arms on once on each of your turn. When you hit a creature with the astral arms, you can deal an extra damage equal to martial arts die, which is so much better than just being able to punch more. Because essentially they're just like, yeah, you can do 2 attacks. You'll never flurry of blows again. Oh, then you get 2 more attacks. Flurry of blows is even more useless. It was by 17th, 18th level, you're just like, well, I have like 6 attack. What am I supposed to do? Because then from like 3rd to like 14th, you're in a weird spot. Just giving us more damage is great. Awakened Astral Self, Armor of the Spirit. You get +2 armor class. Whenever we use extra attack feature to attack twice, you instead attack 3 times. And you just, yeah, that's great. So the extra attack feature, so flurry of blows, you get 3. You just have to have your arms out, which is great. It's at the capstone. The AC bonus is okay. It's not bad. And I mean, I like it that it's 5 key points to summon all of them, you know? And then that means it leaves you open to do, because you got 20 points, you use 5 of them, 10 minutes, key, stunning strike, blah, 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 blah. Great. It's great. Yeah, this is way better. It's way more balanced, and it makes me less mad. I like it. Good job, Monk. Way better. I'm going to update my other Monk to that. Let's go to Oath of Glory. The Oath spells, Guiding Bolt, Heroism, Enhanced, Magic Weapon, Haste. That's big. Paladin with Haste. A protection from energy, compulsion, freedom of movement, commune, flame strike. All not bad. I mean, 17th level, flame strike, that's 5th level, normal, 3rd level, Peerless Athlete. As a bonus action, you can use your Channel Divinity to augment your athleticism. For the next 10 minutes, you have advantage on athletics and acrobatics checks to carry, push, drag, lift twice your weight. Ooh. And high jumps increased by 10 feet. That's cool. And look at this tiefling. Paladin of Glory. Nice. Inspiring Smite. Immediately after you do damage to a creature with your Divine Smite feature, you can use your Channel Divinity as a bonus action to temporary hit points of your choice with within your creatures to within 30 feet of you, which can include you, and temporary HP 2d8 plus your level as a paladin, divided among the chosen however you like. So say you roll 4 plus your level, say you're 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. So say you don't need the healing, say, so 7, give, 4 to the wizard, 3 to the bard, that's cool. That's nice. That's not terrible. I mean, it's a little bit of a buffer. I mean, especially when you're smiting, and you could just be like, you get 7 temporary HP, temporary, you get 10, 18. Like that's not bad. Aura of Alacrity, 7th level. You emanate an aura that fills you and your companions with supernatural speed, allowing you to race across the battlefield in formation. Your walking speed is increased by 10. In addition, if you aren't incapacitated, walking speed of any ally who starts their turn within 5, until the end of that turn. So we all gain 10 feet of extra movement. When you reach 18th, so it goes from 10 feet to 20 at 18th. I mean, I wish that was earlier because you get that at 7th and it's 10 all the way up, for 11 levels. Not a huge fan of that. Wish it was, from like at 14th level or something. It went to 20, and then by the end, it's like 30 feet around you because, most of our spells are. Glorious Defense at 15th, you can turn a defense into a sudden strike. If within 10 feet of you is hit by an attack, use your reaction to bonus. Okay. Put your charisma. Okay, so AC. So, but if since you're a charisma caster, you're gonna have by 15th you should have +5 or more. So +5 to the AC. And then you can make one weapon attack against the attacker as part of a reaction for the attackers within your weapon range. This feature, okay. So you can use it. Okay, Living Legend. Ooh, you can empower yourself with the legends, whether true or exaggerated, of your great deeds. As a bonus action, you gain the following benefits for 1 minute. You're blessed with otherworldly presence. You gain advantage on all charisma checks. Okay. Not too bad. Once on each of your turns, you can make a weapon attack and miss. You can cause it to hit instead. That's huge. That's huge. If you fail a saving throw, you can use your reaction to roll it. You must use use this new roll. Dude, I mean, I would just freaking re-roll. I would always hit, dude. Once you use this as a bonus action, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. Expend a 5th level to use it again. That's amazing. I just never miss. Just sit there like freaking, one attack. Say you hit a natural 20, and the next one's a natural 1. Just like, nope, I'm using Living Legend. For one, you gain it for 1 minute. Just hit. Oh, I missed. Nope, I hit. Yeah, dude, that's crazy for one attack. That's nice. That's nice. Oath of the Watchers. Nice. Okay, so alarm, detect magic. Moonbeam, see invisibility. Okay. This is why I love it. Counter spell at 9th level. Non-detection or purity. Banishment, hold monster, and scrying. I wish scrying was earlier. Just saying. I mean, 5th level, I guess. Watcher's Will. You can channel divinity to invest your presence with a warding power of your faith. As an action, you can choose a number of creatures you see within 30 feet of you for 1 minute. You and the chosen creature has advantage on int, wiz, and charisma. That's the same. Abjure of the extraplanar. You can use your channel divinity to castigate unworldly beings. As an action, you present your holy symbol and aberration celestial elemental faith fiend. You must say that's the same from you as dash and dodge. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. Aura of the Sentinel. You emit an aura of alertness while you're incapacitated. When any creature choice within 10 feet of you rolls initiative, you all gain a bonus equal to your proficiency. Nice. See, unlike this one, it's increased to 30 feet at 18th. Why isn't the other one? For the glory. Why is it 10? Why not just give it 30 at 18th level? So, I don't know. 15 Vigilant Rebuke at 15th level. You learn how to just as anyone who dares wield elements against you and your wards. Whenever you or a creature you can see within 30 feet succeeds on intelligent wisdom saving throw, you can use your reaction to deal 2d8 plus your charisma modifier force damage. That force the saving throw. That's huge. So say if someone made you do a say someone, tried to charm your friend. I mean, they succeeded. You can do an extra, wait. What if someone used masked suggestion and made everyone like, oh dude. What if there's like a crowd of people and they cast mass suggestion? I just got a dirty idea. Like say there's 40 people and it's 2d8, but every person that succeeds, say if 20 of them succeeded, that's like, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's still it's still like 40d8 plus your charisma modifier per each 2. That's a lot of damage. That's dirty. That's dirty though. Mortal Bulwark, 20th level. You gain True Sight, which this is all the same. Yeah, that's just nice. It's at 20th level, so that's True Capstone. But yeah, no, that's not bad. It's not bad. So let's go to Ranger. They got some updates. So Fey Wanderer. Yeah, so Fey Wanderer, Dead Dreadful Strikes, you augment your weapons to Mind Scarring Magic. 24 psychic damage. Okay. Fey Wanderer, yeah, it's about the same. Okay, so feature, so Charm Person, Human Fey Wanderer. I mean, it looks like a tiefling, but hey. Very Wild Gifts. Yeah, it's RP. The Fey qualities give you supernatural charm. Yeah, so that's about the same. I mean, just get a skill. 7th level, the Feywild guards your mind. Okay, so Charmed or Frightened. Frightened, you can use your reaction to force a different creature to make the save. So you can just divert it. And then Fey reinforcements. The royal courts of the Feywild bless you with assistance. A Fey belongs. You can summon Fey. Nice. Okay, cool. And then you just get Misty Step, and you can bring one creature along. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Okay, Swarm Keeper. I mean, most of that's the same, and then Swarm Keeper. Swarm Insects. I mean, that's the same appearance. You learn Mage Hand. It's cool. Fairy Fire Mage Hand. Arcane Withering Tide. Okay. So, and then you focus that lifts you up. Yeah, I mean, that's the same. Misty Swarm is 1d8. Yeah, a lot of this is the same. Swarm Dispersal. You can. Okay. Yeah, that one's pretty same. I mean, Swarm Keeper is okay. I mean, it's decent. I mean, it's really, supplementary to the Ranger. And Beastmaster Companions, Primal Companions. Okay, so yeah, this is just given some beast of the land, sea, sky, and then see what you're. I would like the subclass features are like Deft Explorer, canny, roving, tireless. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys want me to go into that, see, like, this is what's gonna fix the Ranger. So I don't mind going into this because this is huge. Deft Explorer is huge for the Ranger. You choose one of your skill proficiencies, your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check mace used. So if you're survival or, medicine or something, bam. In two languages of your choice as well. So you get two additional languages. 6th level is roving. Your walking speed is 5. You gain climbing, swimming, and it's all equal to your walking speed. It's great. 10th level, as an action, you can give yourself a temp HP plus your wisdom. You can use this action a number of times for your proficiency. By 10th level, that should be 4. So you can get 4 temp times, the temp HP. It's great. Uh, your exhaustion level, if any, is decreased by 1. Oh, now you can remove exhaustion on short rest. That's freaking hype. Let's go. That's great. That's great. And then favored foe, favored foe. You when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your mystical bond with nature to mark that as your favored foe for 1 minute. That's insane. Until you lose your concentration as a concentration spell. First time on each of your turns when you hit a favorite enemy, and deal damage to it and mark it. So it's essentially freaking Hunter's Mark almost, but it's a 1d4. You can use this feature as like proficiency, and then it's 1d6 at 6, 1d8 at 14th, not bad. And then just new ranger spells, and then blind fighting, that's crazy. Blind fighting with a 10 range, within range you can effectively see anything that isn't behind total cover. If you're blinded or in total darkness, moreover, you can see invisible creature within that range. So within 10 feet, unless the creature successfully hides from you. Druidic Warrior, you learn 2 cantrips from the Druid spell list, which is great. They count as ranger spells for wisdom, for spell casting. That's cool. And then thrown weapon fighting, thrown property, +2 the damage roll. It's great. And then it's just primal awareness and stuff like that. Martial versatility, nature's veil. See, this is great. I love it. I mean, the ranger needed this update, and we do have a ranger in our party currently. He's a Gloomstalker ranger, though, but I mean, it's just Deft Explorer, fucking great, love it. That one I would like to go in a bit more detail about, but again, we're reaching almost the hour mark, so I'm trying to get through these at a reasonable pace. For the archetypes, Whispers of the Dead. Ooh, this is the Phantom Rogue. Echoes from those who have died cling to you. Wherever you finish a short or long rest, you can choose one skill or tool proficiency you lack and gain it. As a ghostly presence shares its knowledge with you. Very spoopy. Wails from the grave. You nudge someone closer to the grave. Channel the power of death to harm someone else as well. After you deal your sneak attack damage to a creature in your turn, you can target a second creature that you can see within 30 feet of the first one. Okay. So roll half the number of sneak attack dice for your level, round up, and the second creature takes necrotic damage. That's like a fucking sneak attack on AoEs. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. I love it. Tokens of the Departed, 9th level Phantom feature. You're able to stretch a token from the departed soul. Ooh, so it's like a trinkets table. Okay, and then the soul trinket is on your person. You have advantage on saving throws for con, death saves, and cons. Your vitality is enhanced by the life essence of the object. When you deal sneak attack damage, you can destroy one of your soul trinkets. See, this would. Oh man, dude, I would love to have a rogue that used soul trinkets as an action. You can destroy your soul trinket no matter where it's located. When you do so, you can ask the spirit associated with the trinket one question. So it appears to you and answers in the language it knew in life. Under no obligation to be eager to be free. Damn, Ghost Walk. You can phase partially into the realm of the dead, like as a ghost of bonus action. Form, wellness form, you have a flying speed of 10 feet. You can hover and have disadvantage against the. Oh, so they have disadvantage. You can also move through creatures and objects. They take 1d4, 1d10 force damage if you end your turn inside them. Oh, you take, but you take 1d. Okay. Okay. Best friends. Let's see. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So yeah, I mean, the Phantom is definitely a good shout. A good shout, guys. Yeah. I don't play very many rogues, but that'd be nice. I mean, being able to that's super versatile with being able to get things. And then Soul Knife. I've played a Soul Knife. This is Psionic Powers. Okay, Soul Knife feature. You harbor a wellspring of psionic energy. Okay, so this is like the rogue version of the fighter. So when you reach certain levels, the size of your psionic energy dice. So this one is essentially the Psi-Fighter. You get a dice with the same, and then side bolstered neck. Your non-size training fails you. Your side powers can help if you fail an ability check using a skill or tool. Yeah, which you have proficiency. You can roll one. Okay, so you can add the side die. So yeah, so you can add it. Sonic Whisper, between yourself and others. For quiet. So it gives you essentially whisper, telepathically whispering. So that's the same. Yeah. This is power. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's the same. And then side blades. I mean, that's the same. And then soul blades. They're now extension of your side. Your psychic suffused soul, giving you these powers. Energy dice. So you get nice. So you get the homing strikes, and then sonic teleportation. You can manifest one of your blades. Expend a psi energy die, roll it, throw the blade. You can see. So this essentially gives you like you can throw it. So 10 times the number thrown, and you can teleport, and then the blade vanishes. Cool. So I mean, yeah, I mean this is pretty much the same. You can wield the veil of psychic static to mask yourself as an action. You can magically become invisible, along with everything you can carry for 1 hour. You can free action. You can dismiss the effect. Ends immediately after deal damage. So essentially, at 13th level, you can do this. You can expend a die and then just keep getting sneak attacks for a little bit. Rend mind. You can sweep your psychic blades through a creature's mind when you use them to deal sneak attack damage to a creature. You can force them to make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, they get stunned. Yeah, for 1 minute, and then I mean, yeah. So I mean, it's essentially a 1 minute stun. Eh, not too bad. Not too bad. To be honest, it's not too bad. But guys, I think that's where we're going to end this video. We're reaching about just under the hour mark. I want to keep it pretty short. We have quite a bit to go with the sorcerer, warlock, and wizard. Especially with like the Blade Singer and the Order of Scribes Wizards. Those are super hype. I want to talk about those a little bit. A lot of these are partially the same, but give you an idea of what's going on. If you guys, like I said, subscribe down below. These videos are fairly hefty. But if you guys want an in-depth video on certain things, be sure to comment in the comment section. My name is Joe from the Just Wealth Gaming Group. Ladies and gentlemen, anything in between and out of the spectrum. Thank you for your time.